What's up guys, welcome to the video. So we are going to continue the series of how to get started. Hopefully you guys watched my previous video where I talked about the workouts and which type of workouts to do. So today we're going to talk on the topic of nutrition. So this is the absolute hardest for many people. Yeah, you can go to the gym, you can work out, you can do all this stuff, but if you do not have your diet in check, then you will not be getting optimal results. And so I'm going to break that all down for you guys today. And the main important thing here is calories. So that is the #1 thing in order to build muscle or lose weight. Many people do not know what to eat and they don't know how many calories to eat. So High Performance Nutrition just came out with a badass calculator that makes it super easy, simplifies everything. So simply start by going to hpnsupplements.com, go to the free workouts and diet section, click on Healthy Nutrition Calculator, and there's gonna be a list of questions that you just gotta simply answer. So your sex, your weight, your height, your age, how active you are, and there's a little activity guide below. Definitely do not overestimate this because a lot of people think they're doing more when they're not really doing as much. You know, if you have a heavy, intense construction worker job, then definitely go with the heavy activity. But if you're basically just a fairly active person that works out a few times per week, then you know, light activity or moderate activity would probably be best for you. Then what are your intentions, whether it's lose fat, gain muscle, or maintain health, and then choose your diet type. Then how many meals do you want to eat per day? Then click calculate. And what's so awesome about this calculator, not only is it very accurate, but it actually gives you the amount of macros to hit per meal. Yes, it's not very important to be precise and hit every macro per meal. What's most important is your total macros at the end of the day. But this calculator gives you a nice little breakdown so you could be pretty consistent and have that good balance there. So now that you know how many calories to consume per day, now let's figure out what to eat. Now a lot of people don't know what to eat when it comes to dieting or just even health. And it's pretty simple. You know, you just gotta think about whole foods, you know, vegetables, fruits, quality lean protein sources. If you guys are vegan or if you're vegetarian, there are many options out there. And I definitely recommend you guys download the app called myfitnesspal.com and start learning how to use it and tracking macros. I did make a video on how to track macros, which I'll put right here. It really makes it easy when you know how to track macros because you can have the flexibility and the balance instead of just going off a baseline meal plan. So some solid meals that I personally like to have. My macronutrient goals are gonna be much more different than your macronutrient goals. So basically like a typical meal for me would be maybe 5 ounces of cooked chicken breast, 6 ounces of cooked sweet potato, probably like 16 grams of almond butter, which I like to mash into the sweet potato, and then some Brussel sprouts on the side. That makes like a really solid micronutrient dense meal. And then if you need something easy, I like making shakes with PROZERO. I have many of these recipes called the Dompierre smoothie, which is really, really good. I use about 45 grams of plant-based high performance nutrition protein. It's really, really good. It's called PROZERO. Per scoop, it's like 20 grams of protein. I always use about 1.5 scoops to get 30 grams. And then I'll just add some berries. I'll add some spinach or kale with some cashew milk, a couple ice cubes. There's many, many different ways to make it, but I've made crazy combinations, adding coconut oil, add cocoa powder. There's basically endless. And so as you learn how to track macronutrients, you'll be able to fit whatever foods that you want into these meals. You know, you can make any shake that you want, you can make any meal that you want. And I'm not recommending you guys go eat a bunch of junk, but you can have a little bit of flexibility there. You know, you can have chocolate, you can have rice cakes, you can have McDonald's if you want, but I'm not recommending that. I'm just saying that if you fit those foods into your macronutrient goals, you can still gain weight or you can still lose weight, whatever your goal may be. But it's very important to eat a nutritious, balanced diet. And I'm actually gonna leave a basic sample meal plan in the description box, and you guys can make adjustments there. You know, go with 4 ounces of chicken instead of 5. You can go with 4 ounces of sweet potato instead of 6. You gotta basically play with the amounts that suit your macronutrient goals, but this should give you guys a good idea of what to eat and how much to eat. So definitely use that calculator and definitely check out the How to Track Macros video. And I have many videos of full days of eating, which I will include the playlist right here. Basically taking you guys through a full day of what I eat and then showing you guys how I track my macros. And you can get pretty flexible. So yeah, dieting doesn't have to suck. You just gotta basically know what you're doing and be consistent. Consistency is very key if you want to have good results. You can't just diet for, say, 4 days of the week or 5 days of the week, and then the weekend comes and you just eat whatever the hell you want, and then you go back to your numbers Monday through Friday again, and it's just like you're not getting the best results, you know. So you got to be very consistent when it comes to dieting. So all right, I hope these tips helped you guys, and be on the lookout for part 3 coming soon. Peace.